We celebrate life. They do
Right.
not celebrate life. We
Right.
value life. They do not value life. And we do not celebrate when our people commit crime or terrorism or whatever you want to put in, whatever term you want to put in, because they like to say, well, the settlers are terrorists. We do not celebrate if we see a settler attack a Palestinian. You do
Right.
not see Jews or Israelis coming out in droves, throwing out, chocolate candy, saying Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. We
Right.
don't we don't celebrate we don't celebrate the evils of our communities. It does not mean that we are a purified people, meaning that we have no Jewish person ever on earth hasn't done anything bad. That is not what we're saying. But what we're saying is we celebrate life. Our values are in life. Our values are in goodness. Our values are in justice. Their values are not. And people like to say, well, all people and all cultures are equal. I'm sorry. All people and all cultures are not equal. All people and all cultures do not have the same values. And so we're not treating Hamas and Palestinians like they're second class people or any of those things. We are treating them based on the fruit of what we see them bearing. They celebrate death. They encourage martyrdom, and that's what they value. That is where their values are. And so until their values change, I'm sorry, you cannot compare one Jewish person, one Jewish settler doing something bad to an entire community where their values are rooted in martyrdom.
Right. So that's exactly what I said. And my point was, we could talk about all the different aspects of this peace agreement or whatever it is, the hostages, and then, all the Arab nations helping in a certain way. But the root of the problem has to be addressed. That's what I'm saying. The root of the problem is the anti-Semitism and the way that this culture has been brought up. And I tried to say, I use an example like, well, think of like the worst Klansmen, the 63 Mississippi KKK, right? I threw out a name. Imagine if that culture had the opportunity to perpetuate itself for at least the 25, 30 years since, or 20 years since the 2005 withdrawal, right? But for 70 years, imagine where that has been pumped up and allowed to fester. Unless you deal with that, all of this is going to be a temporary fix.